Whoa.
Careful not to work yourself to death there, Uncle.
I was thinking.
Yeah, does it pay well?
Oh, eventually.
So, while the rest of us are busy stealing, killing, lying, fighting to try to survive, you get to think all day.
Yeah, it's a strange world we live in, Arthur Morgan.
You want to head into town? See if we can find anything out?
Sure. I got some errands to run.
Great. Go check the horses are ready.
You gonna take the old man into town? You take us too?
Well, what you got planned?
Nothing. We'll find something for y'all to do. We always do.
We're bored out of our minds. Been cooped up here for 2 weeks now. Karen's about ready to murder Grimshaw.
Well, can Miss Grimshaw spare you?
Can Miss Grimshaw spare you? What's happened to you, Arthur? 3 young, healthy women want you to take them a robbing. You're worried about house chores. Let's go.
Fair enough. You got me. Come on then.
I can't believe we're going to see Civilization. Feels like weeks since we did.
Yeah, Valentine. Very embodiment of civilization. Ladies are gonna love it.
Okay then. Let's go.
All right. Out through the trees here, then take a left. Ladies, sing us a song.
I got a girl in Berryville. Can't be screwed 'cause she's too damn ill. So I don't go down there no more. There's a blue horse laying outside her door. I got a girl in Valentine. Likes to drink that fancy wine. Blue in her hat was 2 feet tall. Cracking her pants, they pour it all. I got a girl in Berryville.
Go right here.
Can't get
Quick.
her 'cause she won't stay still. She kicks and squeals and farts and roars. Won't take less than $7. I got a girl in Berryville. I'm messing up. I got a girl across the plain. Hair down like a horse's mane. I got a girl and she's got a thing. Fits my feet like a diamond ring. I got a girl in Valentine and likes to drink that fancy wine. Bloom in her head is 2 feet tall. Cracking her pants, they pour it all.
Look at that coach. He's all over the place.
Is one of you going to get that fella's horse?
Oh, I got lumbago. Very serious.
All right, I'll see what's going on. Lumbago, really? You all right there, friend?
Oh, hey, you couldn't help me get my other horse back from over there, could you?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks. It's the white one over there.
It looks pretty true.
Whoa, whoa, easy. Easy. You're okay. There, boy. Here you go.
You're a gentleman, sir. A gentleman.
No, not really. I was just trying to impress the women.
Well, anyway, thank you.
Come on, let's go.
To Valentine!
You're turning into a regular old fairy godmother there, Arthur.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you got a heart. A small one, perhaps, hidden deep inside, but a real one. And you haven't, your pulseful blizzard.
Blizzards have hearts.
Well, Arthur, I'm proud of you.
To be honest, if you lot hadn't been here, I probably would have robbed him.
Well, you did.
Yeah. Hi there, mister.
Morning, mister.
Hey there, mister. Hey there, partner.
Hello, sheep.
Howdy, fellas.
Or is that uncle?
Oh, very funny.
This looks like a decent little town. Other people, finally. Look at all that snow on the mountains.
Sure don't want to be back up there.
You think we should have asked Molly to come with us? Oh, no. Miss O'Shea is far too high and mighty now for the likes of us, or to do any real work. She's a society lady now. Okay. Take a good look around, ladies. See what we got here.
Go left here, down the main street. There's always on the right. Sure you can pick up some bounties there, Arthur.
Heaven forbid you put your head on the line.
Yeah, that's a young man's game.
Ooh, yes. We can get up to some mischief here, all right.
Just remember, keep a low profile.
Will you remember that, though, Arthur?
Probably not.
Let's park up down the end there, near the stables. That'll get your blood pumping. All right. Here we are, just like I said. A cultural center of civilization. Man at his finest.
Uncle, what are we doing?
Well, we're gonna do what any self-respecting maniac does. Put the women to work.
With pleasure. We'll start at the saloon.
Okay, just stay out of trouble and don't get yourselves noticed.
Right, I need to get something from the store.
Okay, well, we'll see you at the general store when you're done.
Lay to bed. Come on.
So that's how you see yourself, is it? A maniac?
Well, in my youth, I used to be known as the one-shot kid.
Okay. I'm not gonna ask why.
You are a sad man, Arthur Morgan. But I know you love me.
Desperately. You're my favorite parasite. No, ringworm's my favorite parasite. You're my second favorite parasite.
Very funny.
I lied. Ringworm, then rats with the plague, then you.
Shut up. This is the place now. Come on. Morning.
So, what do you need?
Hell, a drop of whiskey for a start. You know, something to pass the time while we're waiting on the women.
Always thinking ahead, ain't you?
You're looking a bit tired there, Arthur. Why don't you pick up some coffee while we're here?
Let me know if you have any questions, fellers. Whiskey's on the top shelf, nearest the door.
You not getting anything, Arthur?
I don't know. Maybe.
you outside. I won't be too long.
So, you're actually buying for once? You feeling all right?
See this? Young folk got no respect for their elders no more. Now I know what the smell is.
Well, that's a ripe cheese, all right. It's all done.
Thank you kindly. Ah, this should do the trick.
Yep, that's fine whiskey.
That should do us. Let's go wait for them outside.
All the best, fellers.
Alô?
É, não.
E aí?
Beleza?
Bom.
Beleza, beleza.
Você manda de bom.
Tô mandando aqui o Red Dead.
Ah, só não quis dar o devolver, não quis reembolsar.
Eu cancelei o reembolso. Vou ficar com o jogo mesmo.
Ah.
É. Pode parecer idiota, mas vale a pena, cara.
Eu vou pegar o meu só no Steam, velho.
Ah, que isso, Nato. Eu ainda acho que vai vir mais caro na Steam, cara. Pra ser bem sincero. Eu ainda acho que vai vir mais caro.
Vamos ver aí.
Eu acho que vai aqueles 300 reais ali que tá falando que já tá no desconto. É um filho da puta mesmo.
Foda.
Tô até mandando stream. Reais ali que tá falando que já tá no desconto. Porra. Eu acho legal que agora eu me sinto até um verdadeiro streamer. Porque antes eu streamava minha área de trabalho, só que agora não streama mais não, streama só o jogo. Que delícia.
Good.
Eu ainda nem testei online, cara.
A dele aí é modo.
Oh, here's to your good health, sir. And to being down here off that mountain.
Absolutely.
It's a funny world, you know. This time in my career, I pictured myself being married to an heiress.
Gentlemen, I think I got something good.
What?
I snuck into this
I don't
fancy
know.
house.
That
Acted like a servant
stranger.
girl. Usually works. Someone was saying her
Stranger.
sister was taking a trip from New York or someplace. Train.
Não entendi, cara.
Rich tourists
Death
heading to see.
Stranger. Death Stranger.
O que tem esse jogo aí? Eu sei que eu acho que... Eu sei não, eu acho que ele já lançou.
Já.
Eu tô vendo a gurizada já jogar.
Ah.
Quer dizer, a gurizada não.
To me and then cruising off to Brazil.
Os deuses.
A train
É,
laden with baggage
então, aparentemente vai lançar pro
and
PC daqui a um ano.
deserted country at night. As to get to the docks in time for the time.
É o ano de espera que a gente já tá acostumado, né, Nato?
Yeah, I know it.
É.
Yeah, it's right out near New Hanover. Right, it's real quiet out there.
Sounds good. We're still in camp.
I think at the hotel, they were
Need
picking
for
up some
speed,
drunken
hurts.
fellas that they was gonna rob.
Ah, esse aí eu caguei foda, velho.
Seemed easy. They have been gone for quite a while.
Guess I'll go see if there's any trouble.
There's Tilly over there. That does not look ideal.
Excuse me.
Chocesso, Neltinho. E aí, Nelto, você viu lá o meme que eu marquei você no Facebook? Cara, olha lá, velho. Não.
Get the hell off of her, you son of a bitch.
Nível 31, Nelto jogando a
There
borda da
will be
terra.
if you don't get out of here right now.
You're making a big mistake, Tilly Jackson.
Get lost.
Por que nós estamos jogando terras da borda?
Jogo bom, ué, cara.
Não, cara.
E aí, como que tá o Red Dead Redemption aí,
Ok.
Vitor?
Thanks, Arthur.
Ah, perdão, eu tava prestando atenção no diálogo.
E aí, Vitor? Seu PC já começou a pegar fogo aí?
Tá 63 graus agora.
Aí sim, hein.
O que você perguntou, Lucas? Eu não entendi.
Do Red Dead aí, já zerou?
Cara, eu fiz só 2 missões. Eu acho que já tô com umas 2 horas de jogo. Sei lá. Pensei que era pra eu seguir o maluco aqui e descer um cacete nele.
Uncle, look after her. I'm gonna go see about Karen in the hotel.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm looking for a girl who came in here earlier with a drunk fella, mid-20s, blonde. You'd remember her.
Yeah, they're in 2B upstairs.
Os caras não sabem o que é português, não, mano.
A friend of hers.
Ai, eu entrei só pra encher o saco mesmo. Tô vazando, qualquer coisa, liga aí no celular pra lá. E aí, você falou com o Elando lá, não? Manda mensagem pra ele. Então pode que falou.
Alô?
Sorry, wrong room.
Alô também.
Alô?
Não, tô falando com você, todo mundo falou com o outro, né?
Eu nem ouvi ele, pra ser bem sincero.
Nem vi a hora que ele entrou também, não, né? Viram.
Hey! A friend of hers.
Get out of here, buddy. I paid.
Ain't paid to hit her, you goddamn animal. Come here!
I paid for nothing.
My time. What the hell are you doing here?
Trying to play him? Not very well.
You okay?
Fine.
You sure?
Yeah. Nothing to worry about. Just men. But stupid bastard was boasting about the bank.
Bank?
Sure, I know small town banks are usually a waste of time, but it's a livestock town. There's lots of cash sometimes.
Okay. Keep investigating.
I will.
I hope, everything's okay up there?
Toma, ele tá vivo e ele pensou que você que tinha comprado o Red Dead. É.
That's you.
Ele pensou que você que era o Heroes Coach.
Thank you, Arthur. I don't much like being saved, but when I have to be.
I understand.
You okay?
Sure. He only punched me. Arthur punched him a lot harder.
All right, then.
Hey, who's that guy over there looking at us?
Caraca.
Weren't you in Blackwater a few weeks back?
Você
Me?
viu o cara
No,
que
sir.
usou
Ain't
hack
from
lá?
there.
Oh, you were. Well, I definitely
Fortnite.
saw you with a bunch
No,
of
cara.
others.
Me?
Tipo assim,
Não.
tem um jogador da FaZe Clan, ele... O cara não usou em partida, tipo assim, é onlinezão, tá ligado?
Listen,
Ele
buddy,
fez um
come here
vídeo
for a minute.
com uma conta dele separada lá, tal, papapá.
Hum.
Mostrando, né, que tipo assim, o hacker, como é que funcionava e tal, construção.
Ah, o cara é muito animal, velho.
Postou no canal oficial dele. Né? Aí o que a Epic Games fez? Foi lá,
So,
Come here.
bombando o
go,
cara,
get.
proibiu
I don't
o
like
cara
this.
de fazer
Go
qualquer
get the girls home.
coisa
I'm gonna go
relacionada
have a
com
word with our friend.
Be
pra
careful,
sempre,
Arthur.
tá ligado?
Just a word.
O cara não pode mais falar nada. Tipo, se ele postar um vídeo falando Fortnite, a Epic Games processa ele.
Caralho, velho.
Ela falou, você ficar banido pra sempre do mundo do Fortnite. Você não pode nem jogar, não pode nem jogar, velho. Se ela descobrir de algum jeito que o cara entrou no Fortnite, ela vai processar o cara.
Caralho, processar mesmo.
Não interessa a pessoa que seja. Tipo assim, estão usando o cara como exemplo, tá ligado? Já que o cara é um jogador, tipo assim, famoso, eu nunca tinha ouvido falar nele, mas o cara é da FaZe Clan. Então... Já faz uns 3 dias que tá esse peperica. A comunidade, tipo assim, eu vi um vídeo, acho que foi do David Jones, ou foi da Central falando também sobre isso. Que uma parte achou bom e outra parte, tipo assim, é certo o banimento do cara e tal, mas tipo, o jeito que a Epic Games fez, que é banir o cara permanente do Fortnite pra sempre, tá ligado? Assim, o cara não poder fazer mais nada, foi meio pesado. Tá valendo, ninguém mandou.
Não tem mais se fuder mesmo, acabou, porra.
Daí a Epic Games hoje saiu lá e ela falou que ela não vai revogar nada. Já foi, bateu o martelo do banimento e já era. Era banido pra sempre o canal do cara, velho. 2 milhões de inscritos só Fortnite. Só tudo relacionado na vida do cara era com Fortnite. Agora o cara não pode nem falar mais sobre o jogo.
Why are you telling lies about
Não
me?
pode falar, não pode streamar, não pode nada.
I got it wrong, partner. I got it very wrong. Now please help me out.
É, man.
I ain't never been in Blackwater.
Then why are you chasing me?
I've got
Caralho, velho.
unfortunate
Susto, velho.
face.
Yes, me too. Now please pull me up. Please.
All right, come on. You okay, partner?
No. No, I am not. I'm a mess.
Well, you ain't dead.
There is that. Jimmy Brooks.
I think it's best for both of us if we pretend this never happened.
Well, I agree. You saved my life. You're a good man, and here. You want a pen? It's one of them steel ones.
That's very kind of you. But I'm not a good man, Jimmy Brooks. Not usually. You see, I was in Blackwater. I killed people. And maybe I should have killed you. Should I have killed you, Jimmy Brooks?
Me? I never saw you. Not now, not never. I think we have an understanding.
Of course we do. Jimmy Brooks. I will remember that. I've got a good memory.
I haven't. Not one lick. Not 1 cent in this here old mind. Come on. You have a nice day. Yep.
There, girl.
É. É, rapaz. Deixa eu ver se o online tá funcionando, né? Eu nem testei, cara. Pra você ter ideia, eu não sabia nem como é que salvava o jogo. Rockstar, ainda bem que ela colocou salvamento automático, senão eu ia ter que fazer o começo de novo. Lucas, ele foi pra sala de baixo ou vazou mesmo? Nem vi, cara.
Hã?
Lucas, ele vazou mesmo? Ou foi pra sala de baixo? Ah, tá. Pensei que ele tava jogando. O Heroes, sei lá. Eu vi que Heroes liberou todos os heróis até domingo.
Ô, louco.
E depois, acho que de, sei lá, um ano, sem trocar a fotinha do Twitter, eles trocaram pra fotinha do Deathwing, do Heroes.
Fazer ótimo que ameaça bater de minhas asas. Essa fala dele é muito massa, velho. Agonia eterna será sua também. Ah, morri. Caralho, foda-se. Achei que o joguinho seria mais ou menos, mas é bem menos do que mais. Então sai daqui aqui mesmo, né? Porque ainda o joguinho aquele louco.
Ah, velho. Não gosto da Epic Games nem de graça.
Ah, peguei lá. Um jogo que ela deu, eu vou baixar aqui. Mais um, né? Quer dizer, que aquele é o Hunter. O jogo parece legal. Ricardo Post. Ah, não, esse aqui não dá nada. Os memes do Ricardo não dá pra assistir não.
Por quê, cara?
Esse cara bota, fixa no saco do cara, na bunda do cara, pô. É uma jogadinha de ombro dele, olhadinha assim, pá. Igual aquele vídeo lá da festa. Pô, aquilo é muito bom, velho. Quando o aço ainda tá quente. Ah, que diabo é?
Quite a record we'll have on you. You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot. It's a process, all right, but a necessary one. How you doing with that? Okay, then. Yep.
Eu só tenho 11 contas Smurf. Vai tomar no cu, cara.
Caralho.
Não sei, cara. Os caras do CS é tudo teste hack nessa porra, velho. É. Os caras mostrando umas Steam ali que tinha umas Steam com Bambak com o nick dele, com o trem dele, falando que era Smurf dele, ele falando que não era. Cara, o cara tem 11. que é isso aqui? Caralho, cliquei pra Borderlands sem querer. O cara me falar pra mim que 11 contos que eu pagar, se foder.
Ué? Por que que eu não posso confirmar? Você precisa... Ah, tá.
Well, then you need your portrait took. Place your palms by your chest now for me. Okay.
Fire in the hole!
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those prisoners! Officer Benton! Kitchens ain't staffed! Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving! What are you looking at? Go on, get moving! You with the hammer? And you'll do. We need to perform a work detail out in Valentine. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah.
Ô, não, na moral, velho. Tinha um método de fazer o Red Dead funcionar que o pessoal tava usando, que era trocando o nome do jogo pra GTA V. Eu juro pra você, cara. O jogo abria, cara. Tem um youtuber que eu acompanho que ele chama Rockstar de empresa GTA.
Personally, I'm against education. Women, I mean. And men, I guess.
Cara, ridículo, velho, na moral. Ainda bem que não deu nenhum problema aqui em casa. Ainda tomei cabreiro de mudar a qualidade gráfica e o jogo para de funcionar.
Good day, gentlemen. Oh.
Tá tudo no talo.
Don't do anything stupid.
Não, não. Tá do jeito que o jogo deixou. Médio, alto. Nem mexi.
Jenkins and Milliken. Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please. Okay. Okay. You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you. Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on. It was. Here's 50 each. Each? Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. You better get on this horse. Not much of an animal, but haven't got far to ride. Yeah, I waited on them moving you some weeks. I can wait a while longer. Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary. Awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks have left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I'm right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. I still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were. Came out breathing fire. Maybe you're like that too. Guess we'll see. Maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. You've been away for a while, so we'll help you get set up in the world. Then if you want to accept our offer, you can. That's more than reasonable. Freedom out on the range can wait a few moments longer, can't it? Good. As soon as we're done, you can find your old posse. Or try and start a new one. You'll have money in your pocket to go to the store with. And there'll be chances to make more, if that's what you're after. And chances to raise hell, too, if you feel you're in the need of them. Okay. We haven't got far to go now. He's just up here. There's the camp. Get your horse. I'll wait. This way. She's anxious to meet you. Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
Vou fazer um cowboy emo. Todo de preto.
Aí não dá.
Por que não, pô? O cowboy ele tem que estar do mal. Ah, não dá pra colocar uma calça preta, aí senão vai ser calça jeans. Emo novo.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying, hmm?
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps, get up.
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck. Sooner you do it, the sooner we'll leave you to your own devices.
Opa.
Oh, yes, sir.
Breck Smith tem aqui. Breck Smith.
Oh, meu Deus do céu.
Guerra.
Como é que você coloca o bicho aqui, velho? Meu Deus. Vira. Agora foi. Os personagens é mudinho que nem de GTA.
Ah, é?
É.
Mudo?
Aham. Falando.
Que isso?
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a bit of money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in Cumberland forest. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
Ô Nelto, o Red Dead Online foi lançado depois do jogo base, né? É, eu tô lembrando aqui, eu não lembro de ter visto muito do jogo. Ele tem uma historinha aqui, cara. É, tem uma mulher aí que te solta porque o marido dela morreu e você quer que você vingue. E é isso aí. E vai mandando pra historinha, e agora eu já tô indo pegar uns caras ali que estão roubando pra conseguir um dinheiro.
Rural.
Isso é louco. O primeiro dinheiro que eu ganho é 8 centavos.
Ué, mano. Tá ruim.
Vida é dura. Pelo menos aqui, no jogo base, no modo história, o Arthur, quando você vai saquear um corpo, o Arthur ele vai lá, pega o cara, vira ele, vai no bolso, pega o dinheirinho, pega a munição. Aqui o seu personagem só se abaixa que nem nos jogos normais.
Ah, sim.
So, here, take this. Matt, just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
Quê?
Cantando aqui. Ixi. Destruction. Vai, pô. Street.
É, eu não posso fazer sozinho? Tomar no cu, velho. Você é louco, velho. Telinha que nem de GTA. Você dá pronto, é isso aí.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two would get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out near Cumberland Falls with a bunch of horses they stole off of me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off a fella I was gonna steal them off of. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look. Here are your friends. Well, good. Meet me at the stable at Valentine once you have the horse flesh. And I'll pay you good. Oh, and Pop, Horley wanted me to remind you, any decent work you can find, take it. But just try to stay out of trouble. Oh, and once you give me those horses, well, after that, we'll talk again. Oh, I do so enjoy these conversations. I'm used to them on account of my brother. Let's go, Clive.
Mesmo estilo de GTA. Você tem 2 vidas pra morrer. A única diferença é que os caras não vão de carro pra missão, de cavalo. E a musiquinha que toca não é Britney Spears, é Velho Oeste. Ai, caralho. Oxe, calma aí, FPS. Dropa não, parça. Olha lá, FPS querendo dropar. Para, irmão.
Well, well, well. Horley was right about you. Dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. All right. Here's the money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
O cavalo, ele se, entre aspas, desgasta. Tipo, ele vai ficando cansado. Aí você tem que ir no estábulo pra poder melhorar ele.
Ah, sim. Isso é legal, pô.
O nome do meu cavalo, obviamente, vai ser pé de pano.
Pé de pano. Lendário, pé de pano.
Eu acho que não tem assento. Pô, esse jogo é um lixo, velho, na moral. O nome do meu cavalo vai ser Graciane.
Graciane.
Exatamente. Cavalo na minha égua. Deixa eu ver qual é o tamanho do... Ah, dá pra colocar bastante. Então vai ficar Graciane Barbosa mesmo. Cê é louco, é muito caro, velho. Essas coisas aqui, mano. É muito caro, né?
Assim que é bom, o jogo que eu gosto, o negócio é caríssimo.
Puta que pariu, velho. É muito absurdo, cara. Cê é louco, cara.
Olha.
Agora eu entendo o que os caras falam. Ó, é nível Sea of Thieves, você vai passar a vida jogando pra liberar um casco pro navio.
Casco de navio.
É, falando do Sea of Thieves.
Ah.
É que você vai passar um ano jogando pra poder liberar o negocinho onde o seu personagem segura quando ele tá em cima do cavalo. Aquele negocinho que fica na frente. É Pitos o nome dessa porra.
Que desgraça. Ah, tô vendo.
Você é louco, cara, demais, né? Do jeito que a Rockstar gosta, pra vender cartão de crédito do Velho Oeste.
Ah, mas isso aí você tá falando no online.
Sim, no online.
Ah, bom.
No modo offline você já começa com $200.
Que isso? Um bicho subindo em mim, é isso mesmo? Não. Caramba, falta. Ah, é sabendo, né? Igual hoje eu vi um vídeo lá do cara lá, do David Jones, lá falando, cara, pode esperar que vai ter hack de dinheiro, vai ter hack de não sei o que.
Ah, não.
Online, porque
Eu não vou usar hack não, velho.
brabo, velho.
Tô de...
Acho que os caras aí já tá até ligados, né?
Cheatei no GTA, mas nesse aqui eu não vou não.
O GTA foi barato, né?
A GTA foi barato não, foi 50 conto. 50 conto é caro, velho.
Ave Maria, velho. 50 conto é carne moída.
50 conto é caro, né? Oh, paguei na porra do rabo do cavalo, velho. Eu não queria ter pago. Esse jogo é um lixo, cara.
Comprou o rabo do cavalo.
É, eu comprei. Você troca de cor, na verdade.
Tá bom do cara aí.
Troca de cor, de tamanho. Caralho, velho. Você... Você pode colocar uma trança no rabo de cavalo, velho. Eu vou tirar print disso, velho. Na moral. Aí tá uma trança, tá 2 bolas embaixo. Ai, caralho.
Fazer trancinha no rabo de cavalo, trancinha na crina. É crina que chama, né?
É, crina é a parte da frente.
É, na parte da frente.
Ai, toma no cu. Dá pra fazer até aquela porra, dreadlock, um cabelo de motoqueiro na porra do rabo do cavalo. Coitado do cavalo, velho. Na moral.
Ah, sei lá, velho. Cavalo aí. Foda que, né? Não tem carro, é só cavalo, né? Então. Não tem nem pra onde correr, tá ligado?
Coitado do cavalo.
Vai ter corrida de cavalo, velho. Cavalo Mustang, cavalo árabe, cavalo.
Fizeram.
Pantaneiro. Vai ter atualização do posto de cavalo, vai ser só cavalo de raça.
Fizeram uma. Como é o nome? Um mod pra deixar o Arthur, que é o protagonista do jogo, com cara do Coringa do novo filme, velho.
Ah, eu vi esse aí. Primeiro dia, velho. Os caras não perdoam não, mano.
Cara, que estranho, velho. Tá dando umas quedas de FPS aqui nessa. Não sei se é essa cidade. Não, não é a cidade, porque eu tava aqui. O jogo tá rodando a 60, mas não parece, velho. Deve ser lag do servidor. Certeza. Cadê todo mundo nesse Discord? Puta que pariu.
Lucas veio, mas foi, já foi embora. O Brian entrou aí. Acho que. Vamos ver se eu vou usar o telefone aqui. Tô vazando aqui. Vou fazer uma parada aí pela bola.
Ela tava me chamando pra jogar Incredíveis. Tadinho. Felizmente vai ficar só. Cara, esse tutorial do online é o quê? 2 horas de jogo? Pelo amor de Deus. Mais uma missão pra eu fazer. Quero mata-mata. Só mata-mata. Battle Royale.
How do you get on with Clay Davies? A little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg, and I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to them, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.